Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is B. Avery here for another episode of Just My Opinion. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. And with this episode right here, we are talking Power Book 3, Raising Kanan, Episode 4. And what is the title of this episode? It is titled Don't Sleep. They be coming through with these titles of each video. And I gotta say, guys, it's another great episode with 50 Cent coming through, narrating everything, just kind of setting up the story on this prequel of Raising Kanan. And I really did like this episode, especially towards the end, which I will talk about in a second. And guys, I just want to let you know that this is just going to be a short, brief rundown. I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty in this episode. That is going to be later on today, Sunday. What's today? August the 8th. At 4 p.m. CST, 2 p.m. Pacific time, I'm going to be going live again with this wonderful sister right here, Miss Elia Cantu. We're going to be breaking down the episode. We're going to be doing that live, so make sure you come back at that time, 4 p.m. CST, 2 p.m. Pacific, on my channel. If you look at my channel right here, you see that video right there, first row in the middle, that Raising Kanan right there, live recap. That's what we're going to be doing again. But with this episode right here, we learned at the very beginning that it does not matter if you have a childhood friend to where, y'all kicked it together as a children, you grew up together, you went to the same party and got head for the first time. It does not matter in the drug game. And we see that we're unique that's coming through with Joey Badass's performance. Now, I do like his role overall. In the first episode, I was kind of saying that he's kind of just playing it a little bit too cool and he just needs to dial it back. But I'm growing into his character much more, seeing all of his acting chops, and I do appreciate it. I was also just kind of thinking at the very beginning of this episode, like, when we see these movies, these television shows, etc., what is the point of torturing somebody if you're going to kill them anyway? And that kind of turned me off for a quick second, but I was like, well, maybe, he was just trying to get information. He, bled him out as much as he possibly could to try to get any information. And he probably just had at the end was like, F it or whatever. I got all the information I needed. This person is no longer, resourceful to me. They're now a liability. So I have to get rid of them. And honestly, like I said, I was turned off initially at the very beginning, but then I saw that, he was really remorseful about killing him as well. It really touched him. It really hurt him to do that. It really seemed like, he cared about this man. It seemed like, I forgot his name. I'm gonna see if it's in the credits of this right here. I got that pulled up. He seemed like a very small character. I want to say his name is Trash Bag, but I don't think his name was it D Trash or Trash D? Or Trey D's or something like that. I think it was Trey D or Trash D. Because when 50 was talking at first, I thought he said Trash D, but I had the subtitles on. Trash G. This gentleman right here at King Black. It really seemed like Unique really had it out for him and was really like I was saying earlier, remorseful, sorry that he had to kill him, and I think that he is the one. He thinks that this character right here is the one that ratted them out to where they're not able to sell on the blocks anymore, and also the person that ratted them out at the end of episode 3, where was it Malcolm's character, Omar Epps' character, came through with the bust or whatever with the rest of the 5-0, and he was like, "Hey man, it's not me, and he's pretty ruthless, man, pulling on the ears with the wrench or whatever. But like he damn near pulled his ear off, and the other guy was squeamish, one of his henchmen. I would have been like that too. As far as Kanan is concerned, this dude right here is just, causing a big ass mess. We see the repercussions of him just like, hey, Davina, yeah, here's the stash house right here. We just hang out, with some of my friends, and we got the electricity zone, the water zone, and the air zone, and it's just like, dude, this is what. And this is what caused the end of this episode right here. We called it out last episode in episode 3 recap on how stupid that was. I'm pretty much everybody agrees that was stupid that saw it. But now we see that. And Unique is pulling up on Davina, and she spilled the beans. Well, like, hey, I am over here. I did see Kanan come out this house right here. We also see Rock coming through at the deli or the convenience store with the Hispanic couple. You know, they're putting in reinforced doors. She's just putting her foot down, letting him know who's boss. I was also laughing at Marvin smashing Tony or whatever. He is not trying. He's like, hey man, once we both get ours, you know, let's keep it moving, keep it pushing. We can't be doing this cuddling. You know, this over the night, spending the night. Don't be trying to cuddle with me. You know, she was like, hey, you want some of this blow? He's like, nah, I'm good. I don't do that. I just sell it. And he took LT back to dog because the dog is hungry. The dog wants his kibbles and bits, and he ain't getting nothing but floor, you know. And so she's like, what the F is wrong with you? You just can't take him back. I was kind of chuckling at that right there. We also got to see Lulu with his girl. I forgot her name. That's Famous's sister. You know, I'm not really getting that much out of that storyline, but we'll kind of see how that plays out. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to call it now. I think Lulu is going to get jealous and she's going to smash the movie producer, not the movie producer, but the music producer. I forgot his name too. Is it Crown Camacho? Yeah, this guy right here, Quincy Brown. I think they're going to smash. Lulu's going to find out. He's going to get mad, butthurt, kill Crown Camacho. That's going to screw up the relationship with Famous. Famous may come through and kill him, get his first body, like you know what I'm saying. So I'm kind of calling that right there. We're gonna have to see. How do y'all feel about Symphony crashing the dinner? You know, I'm kind of mad at Rock because I just think that she should kind of let Kanan know what the deal is. It's like, hey, Kanan. I mean, he can't. Of course, she can do what she want. Moms have to have a life too. I ain't mad at that. But at that age, or any age, I mean, and I'm not a parent, I just kind of feel like, you know, he has in a way kind of been the man of the house in a way, just let him know like, hey, I know you always cook for me for dinner, but tonight I'm going to have company as well. He's going to come too. I'm not saying that she should ask for permission. Is it okay with you if my new boyfriend? No, but just kind of give him a heads up. You know what I'm saying? Because you want, if Rock is serious about this relationship with Symphony, and it's not just some extended smash session, you know, to fill in lonely times, you know, you're going to want Symphony to have a great relationship with the child. You're going to want the child, Kanan, to have a great relationship with Symphony. You don't want Kanan being rude. I'm just saying all stepmothers out there, all step parents. You know, I imagine you don't want your child being rude to your new boyfriend or girlfriend that could potentially run them off like, hey, your child is crazy, or they don't respect me, or et cetera, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming you don't want that to happen. I'm not saying that you should cater to your child or just do what they say, but, you know, you want them to be, you know, polite and respectful and, you know, welcome them to the table. So I just don't see why Rock can't just be like, you know, hey, Symphony's coming through. I really like this guy. You may see more of him from here on out. Also, if you see any red flags as a man and I'm a woman that I don't pick up, let me know. You know what I'm saying? You still my number one. You still my firstborn. You know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, mama got to have a life too. You know, and Neek is going also. So Neek is going crazy because, you know, they're trying to stretch out the drugs, and that's not playing out to his favor and, you know, all that. But, Marvin is slipping. You know, he tried to go get the boy Scrappy, who was having the bubble guts. You know, his asshole was leaking. He tries to go get Marvin, and that's just a bad decision on Kanan for letting Davina know what a stash house was. A bad decision on Marvin, you know, involving Kanan or whatever. And I was like, you know what? He's gonna run over the dude. I was thinking that he was gonna kill them right then and there. You know, but another thing is, I'm just kind of thinking, okay, wouldn't it be smarter to move the drugs at night? Because I'm just saying, you're going into an abandoned house, coming in and out with boxes while you're driving a nice car that has to be bright red. It shows that you have money with the car, but you're pulling up to this house that has a tarp over the window shield. I'm just saying, if I lived across the street or just around in that area and I saw that, I'd be like, wait a minute. You got this nice ass car right here with a tarp over the window. You know what I mean? Like, y'all can't pull in the back or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking that. But two, I was at first, I was like, okay, he gonna run him over and kill him right here and get the stash back, and it's gonna be like a small setback, delay them a few hours, but the guys end up getting away. But he tried to run him over. I'm just thinking, like, man, people do live on this street. They're gonna hear the gunshots. They're gonna hear the car crash. You just totaled your car. Now you got a body on the inside. Ain't nobody gonna come outside and try to figure out what's going on. Hey, there was a crash right outside my house. I hear gunshots, and so I don't know about that right there. That's just kind of interesting to me. And last thing I just kind of want to touch on real quick is the relationship between, what is her name? Jukebox and I forget her white girlfriend. They was about to get it on, but mom and daddy came up there real quick. And, that's just interesting. They're getting their little jungle fever on. And she was like, this is the first time I've done this before. And also she the security guard let her go because she saved him last time. So, that's all cool right there, cool in the game right there. And just lastly, Kanan is horrible at hiding things. I was much smarter hiding stuff from my parents if I had to at that young age. I just wouldn't have thrown a shirt under the bed. No, you got to be smarter than that, bro. Get a grocery bag, wrap it up, put another t-shirt around it, put it at the back of the drawer under all the other clothes or something, man. He just, not thinking smart. And Rock found it. And I'm glad she did. I'm glad that she did because I want that to be addressed next week. And I cannot wait for that volcano to erupt with just how furious she is with everything. But guys, that is it right there for my little recap breakdown of this. Again, I will be back on my channel live 2 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time to go live for this recap. We're going to dive into all the nitty gritty with my good friend, Miss Elia Cantu, and you can go ahead and subscribe to her channel as well. She just dropped a ton of new videos. She's very funny, and all of her information is down in the description box below as well. But guys, again, I just want to thank you so much for tuning in to this quick, brief rundown. Come back later on, check it out live or the replay, all that good stuff. But again, before you go, guys, don't forget that my name is Brandon Keith Avery, and that's just my opinion. Peace, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.